Alright, so hello, I'm Mrs. DeFeo. First of all, I want to let you know I've been teaching for 24 years now. I've had 22 of them in early childhood. So I've had 15, this is my 15th year here, and then 7 in kindergarten and 2 in 4th grade. So I've been doing most of my career with little people, and honestly, they're the best. So I want to just explain to you how we have a safe environment this year. So this is not the ideal setting for the high school curriculum, but everything had to be pushed against the walls in order to give the kids that 6 feet distance. The stars on the floor are where they sit for carpet time. It's a little tricky during story time, but we're kind of making it happen. I also have hula hoops, and they each have their own hula hoop that has their letter links on them. So each kid has their own hula hoop. So at music time, we can take out their hula hoop, put it down so they know where they have to be. And this is their individual one. They also have individual bags of books over here, and they also have individual drawing boards, and then their box of tools up top are individual. So it has their own Play-Doh, their own scissors, their own markers, crayons, whole 9 yards are in that box. So that's for them. Their cubbies are individual. I have sand toys individual. I have their painting tools individual. So everything is set up for them individual. When it comes to our playtime, which we call work time, they're working in twos and twos where they're playing. And then instead of putting the toys away, it goes over by the sink there. There's a green bucket, and that's our dirty toy bin. In the dirty toy bin, at the end of the day, we wash everything, and then it goes out, and we spread it out along the tables to dry. So that's how we're keeping our room safe. And if you look on our chart up here, I have literally, these kids are washing their hands 7 times a day. So before breakfast, after outside time, after planning time, after work time, after large group time, before lunch, after lunch. And then if we go outside at the end of the day again, they have to wash their hands if we come back inside. So that's how we're keeping our room safe. All right. Now, the arrival and dismissal is working a lot better. So I like the 2 lines are definitely working better, a lot smoother, definitely safer. Hopefully it's not messing anything up in the upper school.
I don't think so. It's not fine.
All right, but it seems to be working a lot better. Now, rainy days, we haven't hit rainy days yet, so we may have to work out some kinks with the rainy days. We're thinking we're going to let them go out the art door, go to the gazebo. 1 preschool cohort will be on one side, 1 preschool cohort will be on the other side. I am taking my kids or Mrs. Murlock. Mrs. Mounier's got to take her kids, and Miss Jensen have to take her kids. So that's how we're keeping the cohorts separate. All right, when we do small group time, we're doing them either in groups of 2, sitting at a table, sitting on the floor, separated, or mostly individual. So right now, as of right now, it's mostly been individual. Their masks, they've been doing really good. Extra masks are definitely a necessity. So like you brought in an extra mask today because she got it all wet or something. And she's like, I can't wear it.
I also put extra paper ones in for anybody else who needs them. So
No, that's fine. They all have them.
Okay.
I appreciate that though. But I just keep them here. So if they need them, I'll put them in their bag. So if you see them in their bag, just make sure you send a new one back tomorrow. Same thing with change of clothes. I always need to have a change of clothes here. I actually have a sheet of paper that says your child either soiled them, like with a bathroom accident, spilled water on them, spilled milk on them, so you know why their clothes are coming home. I send home the entire bag. So this way you refill the entire bag, so everything comes back, so you know what's actually missing out of the bag. And that seems to be the best. And I'll send a note too, like I said. We're going to learn about kindness by wearing our masks, coughing and sneezing in our elbow. And then I gave you all a little sheet that tells if any of these symptoms your child's having, if your child's having any of these symptoms on this little half sheet of paper, I have to tell the nurse. Okay, I have to let the nurse know. And she'll contact you. If you have any questions, you can contact the nurse either via email or phone call. She'll be happy to answer any questions for you. But we want to keep our school open, so we have to follow these guidelines, and it's very strict, so we have to follow them. Backpacks, all your backpacks are regular size. Blankets will go home on Friday. Smocks I'm going to keep until they get really gross, but smocks I'm going to keep here. The blankets will go home on Friday. They just need to come back on Monday. Now his pillow, I don't know. It's a big pillow. It's up to you. Let me know what you want me to send him.
Maybe like
every 2 weeks,
All right.
and I'll give it a wash,
Okay.
cause it is.
It's a big pillow. I mean, he could carry it home, but
Yeah,
it's just we gotta figure that out. I mean, if you have a smaller one, it'd be better, but
I tried to send a smaller one, he
Didn't,
wouldn't
okay.
carry
I'll talk to him. So, water bottles have been working really well. They keep their lunch boxes in the top cubbies and their water bottles. So their water bottles are always there for them. They can get them at any time. They're there for breakfast, they're there for lunch, they're there while they're playing when they come in from the playground. So the water bottles are there. From now until December, lunches and breakfasts are free for all students. So, for breakfast, if you want, I'm going to probably, Ms. Mounier and I are gonna discuss this tomorrow. We're probably gonna send a survey out to see who would like, hello, come on in. Hey, how you doing? Annika sits right here. I'm gonna sit you right here. Oh no, that's Madeline. Annika's on this side. Let me just get her stuff. All right, so the breakfast and lunches are free. So we do breakfast and lunch every day. So if you want, I can just get 7 breakfasts and have all the kids have the same thing. All the kids get they don't get the same lunch though. You have a lunch menu. I do the first 2 choices. I just make it a little simpler. The children actually order their lunch every day. So, and it says I did not order my lunch because last year I didn't change it yet. But it's supposed to say I did order my lunch. But they take their letter link from the schoolhouse and they tell me what they want for lunch. So they have to actually do this for me. And this way I can see that. That was very good self-control. And then they have to answer this question, are you wearing, and then what color they're wearing. So that's how their little thing in the morning is. All right? So we could take advantage of that, like I said, and there's a cereal in there, there's a yogurt in there, they put a cheese stick in there for breakfast, so it's a pretty big breakfast for little people. And last year we did not follow the same menu, this year we are following that same menu. But I'm giving them the first 2 choices. All right, I do sticker charts. You'll see around the room, I have little sticker charts right now, I'm at 6. Once they fill it, I do have a treasure box, I put some toys out, I let them pick one to take with them. If their little sticker chart comes home, keep it home. Keep the little toy home, okay? And it'll get larger as the year progresses. No toys in their backpacks though. So when they come home, oh wait, but let me go back to the lunches. The lunches on Tuesday for the Wednesday will come home, so I sent them home today. So that's for tomorrow. So just check their backpack. I don't wanna see milk in their backpack like on Thursday morning.
Yeah.
You know, so make sure you check their backpacks. So there's just don't send toys back in just because first of all I don't want to get them mixed up and they get lost, but there's always a big issue. So Wednesdays I'm going to send home a virtual story and I'll show you on the board how I'm doing it. So I'm going to send you and it'll say virtual Wednesdays and it'll have the date. And that'll be a story, a lesson, and I'll ask questions. You have to reply to this so I can take your attendance. So you have to reply to me so that I know that you got it. As of right now, that's how we're gonna do it. Unless I find out otherwise, okay? I also sent you this message today, and this is coming from our preschool core. Core is how we assess them. Now, you were familiar with it from last year, a little bit. I do it a lot, so I've already started. So I had permission to show you another child so I could show you what it looks like and how it'll come home. And I just wanted to explain something to you. So this it has their child's picture and then it has all the different parts that we assess for. However, this is where it gets tricky. It's gonna look like it repeats because, for example, I'll take a note. So I'll take a note and whatever I said in this note, if I link it or tag it to, it was a speech tag, it'll hit there as a speech tag. And then he was also talking about the number 3. So it'll come up twice. It'll come up in speaking, and then it'll also come up in number and counting. So you'll see, it's gonna be a long thing that'll come by email to you. The first semester though, I'm gonna just do it as a graph. So you'll see how many things I've actually caught of your child. So we have all different kinds of things. We have approaches to learning, social and emotional, physical health development, language and literacy, math, creative arts, science and technology, and social studies. So hopefully by the end of the year, you have all really high graphs, okay? I also do what's called storyboards. So this one I was actually gonna send home to you today. This is what we did in school today. I send it right by email. So I take pictures of what the kids are doing, and then I write on there, and then the kids can see, and you can go over what you did, what your child did in school. So I'm actually gonna shoot this to you right now, so you have it, and can talk to your child about it tomorrow. Okay, so, we're set. All right, so it's gonna go to all of you. And if you're looking at it on your phone, it may come up that it's not displaying correctly. If you have any problems with the display, let me know, but it should come up that you can see it, even though it says you can't see it correctly. On my website, I'm going to try to link at least 2 songs that we do during the week and add them to our website, and I'll try to keep it fresh, but I just don't know, it's new to us, so I'm gonna just try and keep it fresh on there. Check your email regularly.
Pardon the interruption, but could the custodian please come to the main office? Thank you.
Oh, I just received a text message.
Yeah, it came as, and I think did you send
I
it earlier today?
deleted one by accident because I thought it was.
I thought it was a
Okay.
spam earlier, so I
So
deleted it. I said, I don't
deleted
want
it
to
too.
open the
Okay.
link, but now that I know, I'm gonna
Now,
save
yeah.
it.
Okay.
So, it came as a text though?
It did.
Is it showing like it's up here?
It's showing
Yeah.
through my text message.
Okay, cause I set up I didn't know what that
You
one
put
button
their
was. It was a
numbers.
button, I tried it, and I'm like, let me try that, so that's what
no,
it is, text
that's
message.
nice. It's better to see that way than email. 'Cause
Okay.
I need to learn how to check my email more, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, the other one,
Well, you're all set up then
we
for
sent
text
it,
messages, so,
It comes through as both.
okay, so yours comes through as both, so the note came through as
A text and
an
an
email. Okay, great, perfect. Alright, so yeah, cause I hooked up all your phones, so thank you for letting me know that, that was awesome. Alright, so like I said too, check your email though, cause sometimes I send you an email from my Gmail.
Right.
I won't send it through here, but if I know it's going straight through text, I may just start using this.
That
But
would
the only
that
thing
would-
is I don't know how, last year when I used it, I can't figure out, like, once I send something, how to go back, so I might lose you. So that's why I use regular email too. So there's a setting that I do not have right, and I tried to fix it last year and I can't fix it, so I have to contact Core. I'm gonna contact them tomorrow to see how to use it. But hopefully if I could do it this way, I'd rather just do it through Core, since now I know it goes right to your phones. Alright, and I just explained to you about the nurse. And the little envelope you have is all the portal information for OnCourse, which I guess there's a video on the website, the school website, on how to use OnCourse to, correct me if I'm wrong, Mrs. Giafortune, to certify that your child is healthy to come to school, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That has to be done every morning.
I don't know.
That's what they were working on, getting
Okay.
the system up and going for that, so.
For every morning. So I guess go ahead and try to start using it now. Check the website, see how to use it, and then I think by Monday they want to see if the whole school's using it. And if you're not using it, the office is gonna contact you and say, you're not logging in or whatever in the morning. Alright?
One more thing to do in the morning.
Yeah, one more thing to do in the morning. Put on shoes, get dressed, eat your breakfast. Well, you don't have to do breakfast anymore, there you go.
Yeah.
You don't have to do breakfast anymore, at least till December.
I
So-
may have to just throw something in her new lunchbox for her to just have something to carry in her new lunchbox.
Well, I'll tell them, I mean, it's up to you. I think Mrs. Mounier and I are gonna send a survey home tomorrow to
Okay.
see who would be interested and who wouldn't. Cause she did tell me she did not like her cheese sandwiches.
Oh,
She does not like cheese.
She doesn't like bread. She doesn't like anything on her bread. She'll eat bread, but she won't eat anything
On her bread, okay. Yes,
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I just pack her lunch?
yeah, you can pack
But,
anything,
I might just pack her lunch and she can pick out.
the breakfast,
Or whatever.
what she wants for breakfast.
I
Well, I
can
know,
sort
like-
her lunch too, but just like maybe I'll just
Have
a
both?
chicken nugget,
Have
and then
both?
the rest for the lunch.
You can try it, I mean, we'll try it, just come December, we'll have to figure out, how we're gonna go forward. So, I mean, take advantage of
There's
it.
a lot of
Yeah.
stuff that she doesn't eat.
Yeah.
like, in here, so just pack her like main course and
There you go.
like juice or the size.
It always has a
fruits,
milk.
you Eat that,
Yeah, it always has a milk, it always has a juice or a fruit, and it
Yeah.
always has a vegetable.
She'll eat fruits and.
Or, yeah, it'll either have a fruit or a vegetable, it'll have a juice, it'll have a protein, so whether it's peanut butter and jelly and a cheese stick, but it'll always have a protein. It'll always have a protein and it'll always have something else. So if, I guess then alright, so for the Wednesdays, we have to order on Tuesdays. So, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk to Mrs. Mounier. I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is I'm gonna have you fill out a menu and what choices you want. So I have to get I guess I have to get a breakfast menu too. I don't know if they actually have one, this is the only one I could find today. So I'll have you highlight what you want, so this way, they can order it on their own, but
But
then
you can
mom
just-
overrides it. I always say
Right.
you override. Mom said it, no, sorry, mom said it. So I go with what mom says. So, but at least I'll have,
in the morning.
I'll still give them that choice, you know, I'll still give them
Right.
the choice. But then this way it's easier for us to keep track and then we can send them home.
Or even
If-
if you just sent like an extra copy to send back even just monthly.
Just hardly a-
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah,
So send it back to me. I'm gonna talk to Mrs. Mounier tomorrow. I got that on my list of things to do, to figure out how we're gonna work the breakfast lunch situation. Alright, I'm sorry. It is on. Alright, so anyhow, but that's about it. So, do you have any questions? So around our room,